So, just to show you how you can prevent rise and damp on your external walls, you can see here at the very bottom we have the damp-proof membrane, which is a very thick plastic, way thicker than the plastic you buy on the market. This one was imported from the United Kingdom and it is quite tough, sometimes hard to even cut it with a knife. So it was used to cover the entire foundation before we casted the slab. And so the entire foundation is covered with this damp-proof membrane layer. And then we did the casting. And after the casting, before we laid the actual course, the wall, we put this damp-proof course, which comes in roll, just wide enough for the blocks to sit on. And so you have two layers of protection, okay? And then when you are doing filling, you make sure that the depth stays below the damp-proof membrane, right? Very important. The depth should not go beyond, otherwise this depth will carry the moisture across the barrier and then you lose that layer of protection. Okay, so very important to make sure your depth and your landscaping goes below the damp-proof membrane as much as you can, just so that there cannot be any rise and damp. Now, after you've done this, right, of course, if you go ahead and do your plastering, the rise and damp can travel through the plastering, right? So here, at least the bottom part, say 3 feet off the ground, the plastering that will be done, we are going to mix the mortar with a damp-proof chemical, which is going to make the mortar that will be used to plaster the very bottom not permeable to water, right? Very important. So if you do all these and then you forget to damp-proof the plastering, it is still going to carry the rise and damp across this layer of protection. Okay, so make sure you put all those three in place: the damp-proof membrane, the damp-proof course, and then the damp-proofed plastering for the base, at least 3 feet off the ground. Just depending on how much splashes you get on your wall or the runoff, water that will be splashed on the wall. So that's how you prevent damp-proof uh, rise and damp on your wall, and you damp-proof it, securely.